Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We're glad that you're here. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And together we are Backyard Musings, the Science and Technology channel.
Yes, we are. And today we are talking about Parkinson's disease. We have talked about this disease before. It's a nasty disease, but it sounds like there are people out there that are working on it and try to get a resolve on it. So here we go.
Yeah, this looks promising. A protein tied to the brain's immune system may be helping Parkinson's disease spread from cell to cell, and scientists believe stopping it could open a new path towards slowing the disease itself. In a new study published in Neuron on May 12, 2026, researchers at the Perelman School of Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania reported that monoclonal antibodies were able to block the activity of a protein called glycoprotein nonmetastatic melanoma B, and that acronym is GPNMB, preventing the spread of harmful Parkinson's-related protein clumps in laboratory experiments. Would you like to know more?
Okay, so monoclonal antibodies, that was something that was connected with COVID.
Oh.
That was some type of a preventative for COVID, if I remember correctly. So anyway, okay, here we go with the quote. Many patients with Parkinson's disease are diagnosed in the early stages when symptoms are relatively mild, but there is currently no treatment that slows the progression. This is according to lead author Alice Chen Plotkin, MD, Parker Family Professor of Neurology. Going on with her quote, these early results are a promising step towards developing this type of treatment, unquote.
More than 1 million people in the United States are living with Parkinson's disease, and about 90,000 new cases are diagnosed each year. Man, that's like 10% increase every year. Although scientists still do not fully understand what causes the disease, scientists know it spreads to the brain over time.
Okay, the process is linked to abnormal buildups of alpha-synuclein, a protein found in neurons. These protein clumps collect inside brain cells, damaging and eventually killing them. The abnormal proteins can then move into nearby healthy neurons, allowing the disease to spread into additional brain regions. As this progression continues, symptoms such as tremors and trouble walking or swallowing becoming more severe.
Wow. Current treatments can help manage symptoms, including medications such as levodopa and procedures like deep brain stimulation using implanted electrodes. However, none of these approaches can stop or slow the underlying progression of Parkinson's disease.
In earlier research published in 2022, Chen Plotkin and her colleagues identified GPNMB as an important factor involved in the spread of alpha-synuclein between neurons. That discovery pointed to the protein as a possible therapeutic target.
In the new study, the researchers found that micralgia. We've said that before in an episode, and I had trouble pronouncing it too. Microglia, the immune cells that help protect the brain, produce large amounts of GPNMB in Parkinson's disease. When these cells encounter injured or dying neurons, GPNMB production increases. Enzymes then cut the protein from the cell surface, allowing it to move between cells.
Experiments using cultured neurons showed that antibodies designed to block GPNMB reduce the spread of alpha-synuclein pathology from one cell to another.
Quote, these results suggest Parkinson's disease may be driven by a self-reinforcing cycle. Alpha-synuclein accumulates in neurons, damaging the neurons. The injury to the neurons initiates the release of GPNMB, which accelerates the spread of alpha-synuclein, leading to further damage, Chen Plotkin said, continuing her quote, interrupting this cycle would hopefully slow or even stop the spread of alpha-synuclein through the brain and the neurodegeneration that follows.
To see whether the findings are also apply to humans, the researchers examined tissue from 1,675 brains stored in the Penn Brain Bank. Had no
That
idea.
sounds gruesome, man.
I had no idea, man. People with genetic variants linked to increased GPNMB production also showed more widespread alpha-synuclein pathology, strengthening evidence that the protein plays a major role in disease progression.
I can't get over that brain bank.
Yeah, what is that?
Brain.
That's let's go there on Halloween, huh?
The team also found that higher GPNMB levels were not associated with markers tied to other neurodegenerative disorders, such as Alzheimer's disease. Quote, these results are promising for laboratory models and human brain tissue analysis, but we still have a lot of work to do, so give me your money before we can translate this therapy into humans, said Chen Plotkin. That being said, these results are encouraging as we continue to work towards a novel treatment for Parkinson's disease. Sounds like progress to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they're encouraged, then I'm encouraged. So they're the ones that are on ground zero. This is cool if it works. But yeah, brain bank, that's a new one on me. So
I wonder if there's a heart bank or an eyeball bank. Man.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. See you in the afternoon.
All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks.